Welcome to the 2020 Brewtubers Online Brewers Club Yeast Experiment. Brought to you by our proud sponsors. Woody's Homebrew Store. Use code Brewtubers for 10% off your entire order and get free shipping on any order over $58. Go to www.woodyshomebrew.com. Imperial Yeast, a half stainless steel mash panel sponsor of the Brewtubers Online Brewers Club and official yeast provider of the Yeast Experiment. Imperial Yeast offers brewers of all sizes access to world-class yeast and the best possible customer and technical support. Be sure to grab a pack or two now at your local homebrew shop or Woody's Homebrew. And lastly, Hopsteiner, the official hops provider of the 2020 Yeast Experiment. Get brewing.
That right there is the Yeast Experiment beer. And you guys have been waiting for it, right? Waiting and waiting and waiting. So, I'm not going to go really into great detail about this one tonight. It's WLP 644, so it's not really going to clear up. It's going to clear up a little bit more. But the fluctuation on the WLP is 644 is not the best. It's going to stay in suspension, but it's Tuesday night. Tomorrow's homebrew. Wheezy! Ow! Wheezy! Ow! All right. We'll sit down, talk about a few things, and, we'll go. Well, one thing before I sit down and talk about, I'll show you guys what I got from the local FedEx guys. So I've got my RO filter in that big box, and I've got that right there is a 30-gallon barrel. It's going to use to collect the water. Now you can see this; it does have a band clamp around the top of it. So yeah, it should be pretty nice. I've got to do some work to that barrel, and I'll plumb it up, and we'll go from there. So anyway, guys, that's pretty exciting. I'm a tired boy today. Still got congestion down in my chest. This seems like it just keeps hanging on. But all I've done today is drive. I drove to work in Hebron by the airport, CVG. Then I drove from CVG to the north side of Dayton, Vandalia. Then Vandalia back to CVG area. And once I got home today, I had to run out for indoor soccer, which was about 35 minutes away. Except there was an accident on the way to it. So all I've done is drive today. So you guys have seen the beer. It's a pretty beer if you like the haze. The nose on it's not bad. Definitely not what I would want, but it's got a lot of yeast driving the aroma. I'll leave it at that. It's good beer. I'm not going to say it's bad. It's good beer. So we'll move on from there. So you see my barrel. And you've seen the box with the RO system. So what I've done this past weekend, in what few hours I could steal for myself, I had an old bed frame made out of 1 1/4 equal angle iron. By equal sides, it's 1 1/4 on both sides of the L. So one side's not longer than the other. So I actually welded it up. It's been well over a year since I've got that welder up and running. So, that was an adventure. As you'll see, I got a little bit of video. I'm more of a grinder than a welder, but it doesn't look bad, especially for a guy that bought a welder. We'll say mid-range as far as expense. A TIG welder last year. I'm trying to teach myself how to TIG weld. So I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun making it, though. I can't deny that. I had a lot of fun making it. So anyway, it's basically it's a square frame. Then it's got 3 uprights on 3 corners. Then it's got the other framework connecting those 3. So I got some let's see, some 12 gauge A36 today. I ordered it on Amazon, so I'm gonna attach that to the base so the barrel can sit on that, and also on the sides. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna attach. You guys will see. It'll make sense once you guys see the picture of the frame with the barrel. But on one side, I'm gonna mount the pump in the control box, or the pump in the RO filter. So, and then the other side will be either just the control panel, the little control box that I made to run the pump. So it'll be a self-contained cart. I got to get some casters for it, and only thing we'll have to do is just connect the feed line from the RO system. The feed line from my water line to the RO system, then the waste line to go to either the sub pump or go down the drain in my sink. So it should be like a little self-contained system. Then run a line from the pump, from the outlet of the pump to my my flow meter. But I've got a little bit of video, not much. It was a fun project. I enjoyed it. It's not done. It's mainly done. I just gotta clean it up, paint the panels, attach the panels. I don't think I'm gonna weld the panels on there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just use some screws, some self-tapping screws, and some number 8s, I think, and just go ahead and do it that way. So that's pretty much it for me. So you can see I've got the Yeast Experiment done. It's carbed. It really needs a condition, but I've also got to get it shipped out. So I've got all my bottles sitting behind me in a bucket of the alkaline brewery wash. So those are getting nice and clean. I need to get those rinsed out. I'll do that tomorrow. I'm going to try to bottle tomorrow. I need to make some handy dandy labels, but try to get those bottled tomorrow. So it'll be easy. Rinse them, sanitize them, on over to the Keyser and fill some bottles, cap them, call it a weekend. It's probably going to be, I'm going to try. I'm going to really have to try to get this shipped out Friday. I don't think, by the time I get these things packaged up tomorrow, they're going to be cold. I'm not going to put a label on them while they're cold, because it's 62 down here and the beer's at 43. So there's going to be condensation, and the label's going to look like crap. You take a condensating bottle, wrap it in bubble wrap, or put it in a Ziploc bag and wrap it in a bubble wrap and put it in a box. What happens? You got a chance for some really shitty smelling beer bottles afterwards. By the time it heads down to Florida, then Gary gets it out and puts it in another box and ships it to wherever. It's not what I like. I don't like that. I don't like to bake them. I don't like to bottle them, label them, bag them up the same night. I want to let them come to ambient temperature. That way I don't have to worry about condensation. So yeah, I'm going to try, cross my fingers, try to get them out Friday. Friday looks rough though. I don't know. I got so many dad things to do. Just get too many dad things to do. They may end up getting shipped out Saturday, which I really don't want them sitting in a warehouse all weekend. But they shouldn't sit in a warehouse all weekend, because I got to go Saturday, Sunday. Probably get to Gary, say Tuesday, which will be kind of late. He wants them before March, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry, so sorry. So anyway, I'm gonna leave you guys with that, with all this rambling. I'll show you some pictures. A picture of the cart, and maybe a little bit of footage of me talking about how shitty my welds are. So that's it for me, guys. Next Wednesday I should maybe have a little bit more progress on the cart. I don't know. I got my son has a basketball tournament this weekend, so I don't know what I'm going to have time to do. So life, as usual, is always in the way. All right, guys. I'm out. So cheers. Peace. I think that's my best weld yet. It's a TIG weld. There's no filler, so it's just fusion. But anyway, yeah, I'm more of a grinder than a welder, but it doesn't look bad.